Hi everyone, welcome to the animation wizard, and in this video we'll see the PBR workflow in Unreal Engine. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so here we have our third person Unreal Engine editor. Today we'll see the workflow, PBR workflow in Unreal Engine. So for that, what I will do, I will create a new material and we'll see what the property of PBR is there in Unreal Engine material editor. So first of all, we'll see what is the PBR. So we have some presentation. So PBR is the physically based rendering. PBR simple meaning. The PBR the simple meaning is the physically based rendering. Okay. So what is the property of PBR? So you can see unified lighting and shading system, better approximation of light and material in physical interaction. We can say physically accurate value. Okay, use real world physical measurements, and you can simply say the PBR is the combination of material, light and exposure. Okay, so we have a different property of PBR. Like we have a diffuse property, we have a metallic property of this PBR, we have a emissive, we have a specular, we have reflection. Okay, so what I will do, I will jump to the Unreal Engine editor and I will create a new material. So here in my demo folder, I will create a new material. Okay, so this material, and I will, it's my master material. So what I will do, I will keep it and PBR. Okay, so master material and PBR. So this is my name of the material, and I will double click on this. So you can see this is my material editor, and here it's my material, and in I will select this material, and you can see in my material palette, this is the material domain will be the surface. Okay, so here in surface we have this is the property, and you can say we have a channel and value. The base color, we have a value in this material, we have a base color value, we have a metallic option, we have a specular, we have a roughness, we have anisotropy, emissive color, and normal and ambient occlusion. So actually you can say this is the physical property of the surface. So here we have a different types of property of the surface in my material editor. So I will control this property in my material. So let's see, first we have a base color. So how we can control the base color? So for the base color we have a two options. You can keep simple color value, or you can keep any pattern or textures. So yes, for the color we have a shortcut, just keep it 3 and click. So here we have a constant vector 3. So I will select this constant vector 3, and in detail panel we have a constant option, and here the color is the black. So what I will do, I will click on this black color and will keep the value something like blue or any other color. Okay, like this. So the color value is the blue. So what I will do, I will just connect this to my base color. So you can see the surface is looking blue color, in blue color. Okay, so this is my simple color. You can keep the surface color blue with the help of this constant vector 3. But if I don't want the color option, I need some specific texture and any pattern there. So for that, what I will do, you can directly call the image here, or just you can take some node. I will press tab and texture sample. Okay, so we have a node texture sample, and here we have a texture sample. Now select this, and in the detail panel we have a texture here. So you can directly call the texture here, or just like if I have these textures, and I will directly drag and drop here. So you can see, so my texture sample, the same tiling texture, and I will connect this to the base color. So you can see the texture is on my surface, and you can see, yeah. Okay, this is the fine. There is another way to call the texture in material editor. So we have a control and space bar in my content drawer, and you can simply drag and drop any texture here. So you can see we have a texture sample there. So what I will do, I will directly connect this to the base color. Okay, it's very simple. Okay, so this is the way you can call the textures and any color option, and you can connect with this base color. Okay, so you can call any simple color and the texture to your base color. If you want to switch, in some time you need a texture and sometime you need a simple base color. So for that, what I will do, I will take texture information. Sorry, I will take a node, press tab, and we have a static switch. Okay, here we have a one node that's named the static switch. So there are two options. There is one is the true and second is the false. So what I will do, I will call this texture sample. You can control. You can connect either this to true or this to true. There is no any specific rule and specific pattern. You have to connect this texture sample to the true value. So what I will do, I will just connect this to the true, and I will connect this color to the false, and I will connect this switch static switch option to my base color. Okay, so here you can see the value. Okay, the true value. Okay, so this is not my true value. So if I will activate this value, now you can see we have a texture sample here. In if I will off this, you can see the color information there. Okay, so with the help of this static switch tool, you can switch the color and texture. Otherwise, if it's not only for the color information, you can keep it some other texture also. Okay, so you can keep two texture on the your metal slot in your base color. Okay, and later on you can switch. Okay, so here we have a texture sample, and I will connect this with the help of static switch option like this. Okay, so next what I will do, I will keep it color. So you can see my surface color is the blue, and you can keep some other color also, there is no issue. Next we have a value, the metallic. Okay, so what I do, I can control the metallic. If I want my surface the metallic, my surface will be the metallic. So what I will do, I will take a node for the value only. Okay, if you want your entire surface will be metallic, so what I will do, I will take a node, press 1 and click. Okay, you can see constant vector 1, and here what I will do, I will connect this value to the metallic. So now you can see the result, it's a signing with the help of specular, it's a signing. But what is the value of metallic here? The 0. Okay, so what I will do, if I will click the value 1, now you can see this, the surface is the metallic, because I activate the value the 1, I will activate the value 2, so you can see the more metallic property on the surface. Okay, so this is the metallic. Now if you are creating any metal kind of effect, so yes, if your entire surface is the metallic, so what I will do, I will keep the value 1 or 2 or 3, and I will connect with this metallic option. Okay, so your surface will be metallic. Okay, if I will change the color information, if I will change the base color, like I will switch this, now you can see this, the surface is the tiles. Okay, but it's a look like a metal. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's entire, if I will keep the some value, so it will change the entire surface metallic. Suppose if I want the surface will be metallic on some specific area. Okay, I don't want the entire surface will be the metallic. So if you want to control the specific area to be metallic, so for that we need to take help of a texture. Okay, so what kind of texture we need? So for that we need some black and white texture. So suppose I have a this texture. So you can see we have a texture sample, and here we have a Unreal logo. Some area is the black and some area is the white. So white will indicate the positive value. That means it's a value. If I will connect this white color to my metallic, the white area will be the metallic and black area will be the non-metallic. So let's see what I will do. I will Alt and I will click here, so it will disconnect, and now I will select this texture to my metallic option. So here you can see white area. Oh, this is the white area. You can see here the white area, and you can see the text. Okay, what I will do, I will keep it cube. So now you can see this. The white area will be the metallic, okay, and black area is non-metallic. So you can control the metal property on the surface. Okay, and again I have some another value, the reverse value, reverse color. So you can see the same image, but we have a different color. It's the opposite color. So you can see the background is the white, here is the background is the black. So what I will do, I will connect this to the metallic. Now you can see this. So white area, this area the metallic. Okay, so yes, we can control the property, the metal property, any property. So just keep in mind that the white area will be the metallic and black area will be non-metallic. Okay. Okay. So next we have some specular. So you can control the signing property here. Okay, with the help of this specular. Otherwise you can connect with this value. Connect this specular. Okay. So this value, the specular is 2. What I will do, I will keep it 0. Okay. So you can see there is no sign on the surface, only the signing of the metal due to metal. Where is the metallic? The white area the metallic, so that's why it look metallic sign. Okay, not this property. Okay, if I will keep this the value the 1, now you can see this is the sign on non-metallic area also. Okay, so yes, I will keep it 0. I will off the specular value, and now you can see the better result of the metal. So you can see the metallic area in white. Okay, next will be the roughness. Okay, so this is the roughness. That means if any surface is rough, it will not respond to the light. Okay, like any concrete material, any wood material. Okay, so if any surface is rough, it will not respond to the light. If surface is non-rough, it's a non-rough. That means we can say it's a chrome material. We can say it's a 100% reflective surface like mirror. Okay, so just keep in mind, if I will call any image like this, so here we'll understand that white area, that means is the rough. So if I will connect this image to the roughness, the white area will be rough, it will not respond to the light. Okay, and black area is a non-rough, that means it will react like chrome or any mirror kind of material. Okay, that means a completely smooth plain surface like glass. Okay, so what I will do, I will connect this texture sample to the rough. Now here you can see. Okay, so here the white is the non-area, non-surface area, and the rest of it the completely this black area the non. So it will completely reflective surface. So what I will do, I will on the some specular. Now you can see this. Okay, here. So this area will be non-rough. That means completely reflective. Okay, just kind of glass, and you can say some chrome material, 100% reflective surface like mirror. Okay, so I will not use this image. What I will do, I will keep this image. So I will connect this to the roughness. Okay, so here you can see. So this area, the black area is a non-rough, and it's a 100% reflective surface. You can see this. Okay, so you can control the roughness also. Okay. Okay, so here we have some base color we can control. We can control with the color and texture, and here we have some. Uh, you can say we have a metallic property we can control with the help of direct value, or we have some texture sample we can control with the texture. Where the color will be white, it will be more. It will, we can say, the metallic, and where the black, it's non-metallic. And same black and white we can control the roughness also, but in this case, in the roughness case, keep in mind where is the white, that will be non-rough surface. It's a rough surface, and where is the black, it's a non-rough surface. That will, it's indicate to the reflective surface, or you can say it's a chrome kind of metal. Okay. Again, we have a emissive color. Okay. So here we have emissive color. That means it will be emissive. Okay. So we have a two option. You can control with the color and you can control with the value. Suppose in emissive, if I will switch on the value, like press 1 and click, and here we have a value, and click here emissive color. So the value is 0, it's a non-emissive surface. But if I will click here and keep it the value the 1, now you can check, this is the emissive surface. Okay, so it will be emissive, some kind of not we can not we can't say the light glow, but it's a emissive surface that will emit some glow. So what I will do, it's emitting something like a value. If I will activate this value 1, so it will look like a white. But if I want to keep some color, okay, so what I will do, I will just keep it 3 and click. So, and we can control with this. Okay, so if I will change the color like this, so you can see the emissive color according to your color in constant vector 3. Okay, but if I want to control the color also and the value also, okay, for that what I will do, we can keep it together. So for that what I will do, I have one more texture you can see here. So I want the only this area to be glow. Okay, this area, that's the only logo area, should be emissive. And so for that what I will do, I will connect this texture to the emissive color. Now you can see this, the only this area will be emitting. Okay, and if I want to control the value, how much this texture will be emit or glow, so we can connect with the value also. Okay, so for that what I will do, we'll take one more node that's called multiply. Press tab, and we have a multiply. So here we have a two value, one is the one is the A and second is the B. So if I will connect this value to the A and color to the B, and we'll connect this multiply to the emissive color. Okay, so you can see this is the emissive area, the green is it will be the emissive area, and here the value, how much it will emit. So I will keep it 0. Now you can see this color is there, but it will not emissive. Okay, so why? Because the value is 0. If I will keep the value 1 or 2, the emissive. Okay, so this way you can control this value, like base color, metallic, specular, roughness, emissive. Suppose I will save this metal, and what I will do, I will take a save and cube. Press int. Okay, so this is my cube, and what I will do, I will apply this material to on this surface. So this is my PBR, and I apply it to this surface. Okay, and for a while what I will do, I will switch off the lights. Okay, so you can see this emissive. You can control the emissive also, where you want to emit the textures. So you can keep in colorful that area, and if you don't want to emit that particular area, so just keep it black. Okay, I will switch on the lights. Okay, here we have one more option. We can call it normal. So for normal, what I will do, I will take any normal map, just like this normal, and I will disconnect this base color. To understand this, I will just click and image. Okay, like this. And what I will do, this is my normal map, and I will directly connect with this normal. So you can see my normal map is there, and it's creating a nice up and down surface. Okay, so with the help of this, you can create a good depth on your surface. Okay, and here if you're calling any texture surface, any texture images like this, so you can control the texture. Just a second, I will this emissive color, this is my specular and metallic, and roughness. Okay, suppose we have this pattern here. Okay, so you can see the checker size on this surface. Maybe it can be bigger, or it can be smaller, so you can control this. So this texture applying on this surface, it may be it can be bigger size, or it can be in smaller size. If you want to control this size, so for that we have a one node, we can call it texture coordinate. Okay, so we have this node texture coordinate, and I will connect this texture coordinate to the UV of this texture. Okay, so you can see by default the value, the tiling U and V value is the 1 by 1. Okay, so just understand this. This is the 1. If I will keep it 5, then this texture will be repeated in this surface 5 times. Okay, or you can understand with the any some single texture. I will connect this to the here. Okay, and here, so you can see this. Okay, so this texture by default tiling the 1 by 1. So what I will do, I will keep it 2 and 2. Okay, now I will disconnect this rest of area. Okay, so here we can tile the texture 2 times U and 2 times in V. Okay, so this is the repeated vertically and horizontally 2 times. If I will keep it 5 by 5, so you can see in like any 3D software you can tile the texture. Okay, in the same case, if I'm increasing the tiling value, the texture will be the small, and if I will make it less, texture size will be the bigger. Okay, so you can see if I will connect this to the true value in my texture, now you can see this, the texture size is the smaller, because this texture is repeating 5 times U and 5 times V. I will keep it by default 1 by 1. This is my original size. Okay, if I want to increase the size of this texture, so what I will do, I will keep it 0.5. Yeah, you can see this 0.5. Okay, I want to some more 0.1 and 0.1. Okay, you can see the texture size more big, so you can keep according to your requirement. So this is the tiling. Okay, so texture will be repeated according to your value. Okay, so I will keep it default 1 by 1. So this is the simple control, how you can control your PBR in Unreal Engine. Okay, so here we have a base color. In base color you can control your texture tiling also. We can control the switch. If you want a texture sample, you can call you can connect in the switcher. And if you want to color, so we have the switch option. You can switch the color and texture. So we have a metallic property. So for the metallic you can control the specific area for the metallic. So you can call the black and white image and you can control the metal. If you want the entire surface metallic, so just directly connect with the value. Okay, just like a specular. If I want to connect the entire surface specular. And again we have some emissive, we have a roughness. Okay, and we can connect the normal also. Okay, so this is the very basic fundamental of the PBR workflow in Unreal Engine. Okay, so yes, hope you better understand the PBR fundamentals. Okay, so hope you understand the fundamental of the PBR in Unreal Engine. Okay, so yes, thanks for watching.